I was taking a shit when Christian was like, recording time, and I was like, fuck, I know we scheduled it for now, but this couldn't be rescheduled. So,
Did you have to did you have to start going a little bit harder?
a little bit, yeah. It was one of those things where it's like, you know, when you get like a 2 weeks notice, you get like a little bit of like, oh, I'm gonna have to use the restroom later.
Yeah.
But you're like an adult and you can go, okay, I'll do that later because I can manage my time. And then there's other times where you're like, oh, I have to get up and start walking now, and if I don't, then we're gonna be balling outside the potty.
Yep.
So it was one of those moments where I'm like, it's a jump scare, really. We're both just on our phones, and I'm like, babe, I gotta poop. Like, I just stood up. Gotta go.
And usually that is accompanied by a, diuretic
Yes.
poo, but
Typically.
not always.
Not always. And those are
Which is
the
weird.
interesting moments.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna go now, no matter what, no matter where I'm sitting, I'm gonna shit, and I need to go make sure I'm sitting in the right place,
Yes.
so that the wrong things don't get poopy. So
We've got to set the mood.
yeah, need the correct
I've got to
ambiance.
have the right ambiance here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another linguistic episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Jim Altman, and I'm here with
Christian Rollman.
Today,
the fourth.
the fourth. I don't introduce myself as the third. I could definitely make it part of my brand.
You
And
should
just be like,
Jim Altman the third.
but hey, welcome back, everybody. Today, linguistic, because I want to. Okay, so right off the bat, welcome back, guys. Hello, we missed you. I love you. Did you do something with your hair? It looks lovely.
No, it's the same as always.
I was talking to them.
Oh, fair enough.
Although your hair also looks lovely, Christian.
Thank you.
Linguistic. I wanted to talk about my word of the day, my linguistic.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the craze that is sweeping the nation. The free online game Wordle.
Audible. Sorry?
You played Wordle?
Wordle?
I'm
getting judged.
On Wordle?
I think you are putting me on Wordle.
Christian Rollman. I get it. You don't use social media other than TikTok too much.
Not really.
Instagram?
I guess. I posted for the first time in like almost a year yesterday. Or the other
I
day.
only found it because I am active on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. And I'm hardly active on Facebook. I log in maybe once a week to make sure no one in my immediate family has died. But other than that, like, that's all I use. But people started posting these weird squares. And it was like a bunch of gray squares, and then every now and then there's a yellow square, and then every now and then there's a green square. And I eventually clicked the link that someone shared, and Wordle is a free game. If you just type Wordle into Google, it'll be the first result, because it has become so popular over the last week or two. And it is essentially, for those of you that don't know, like Christian, a game in which you are presented with 6 rows of 5 boxes. And you are, hangman style, given a keyboard to type a 5-letter word into the first box. And it's kind of like the game Mastermind, where you are told, immediately after guessing, whether or not the letter you chose was in there. If you have a gray box, if you type the word, what's a 5-letter word?
Pills. I put pills. Pills.
Pills?
Pills. Pills.
So if there's not a P in the word, it'll turn gray. If there is an I, but it's in the wrong place, it'll turn yellow. And if there is an S, and it belongs at the end of the word, it'll turn green.
I got a green P at the beginning, but all the rest are
Then
gray.
the word starts with P. And then you start your next line, and you take the information you learned from the line before and try to guess the word. This is something that I've been doing pretty much every morning with Mimi, and it has become one of my favorite parts of the morning. Is it nice? She's shaking her head no. We have a happy marriage. So but no, definitely have enjoyed it. Like a little Wordle tip from Jim Altman. Now that you know what the game is, Christian, I wouldn't start my first guess with a double letter, like L. Pills has two L's, so it's kind of a waste if you put two L's, because if you don't have an L, then you could have put another letter there to figure out whether or not that was in the word.
Oh, so I don't... Do I have to do an actual word?
Yes, it has to be an actual word from the
nuts.
dictionary. You can't just put... What?
How? I can't. This is really hard.
What do you mean?
So I put pills, and the only one that's green is a P. The rest are gray. But like, what 5-letter word?
Try.
Because
I know that this uses letters that you've previously used, which is also a waste. You don't want to have most of the word repeat itself. Try the word piano. You get another vowel in there. You get the O. You get the A from piano. You get an N, which is nice. Tell me how piano treats you.
All gray. So
other
it has
than
to
the P.
Other than the P, it has to be a U.
Okay, so the U is pretty much has to follow the P in English speech. There's not a lot of P consonant, so P-U,
you could do
and then a 5-letter word. There's P, what? Not an L?
You could use an, like, play or play, I know it's a 4-letter word.
Yes, but there's no L.
But there's no L.
That from pills.
Yes.
So, puny is a 4-letter word. We've got,
I put putty.
Putty.
Yep. Oh, there's a Y. There's a Y at the end.
So, P-U something something Y.
There's no U. Did I use all the...
There's no U?
Oh, it has to be an E. So P...
Petty. No, because you just tried putty, right? Did you just try putty?
I did try putty.
Okay, so it's not that. So
petty is two T's.
Penny.
Petty is two T's.
Penny.
But the one you said
typed
before.
Piano and it was gray.
I did. You said petty. Petty could be it.
Okay, try that.
Petty has two T's.
Okay, try petty.
Nope, but it's P-E something something Y.
How many more guesses do you have?
2.
Do you see? This is where it comes in, because now it's on the line.
Yeah,
you have
sure
2
is.
guesses. I feel like it's a double vowel. Not
it feels
double
like
vowel.
it feels like it's gonna be.
Perry? Pesky? No, pills. You would have had the S tell you.
Yeah.
No, Perry is P-A-R-R-Y.
Yes. Well, no, there's a P-E-R-R-Y too, but
that's a name,
I
don't think names count.
Yeah, no. P-E has to end in a Y.
It ends in a Y?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we knew that. My thing is, I can't look at the keyboard and see what's grayed out.
I got it. I know it.
What is it?
Perky! I got it!
Perky! And
bro, this is so fun!
Welcome to Wordle. You get a new one every day.
I love this. This is my new favorite morning activity.
Welcome to Wordle. As far as I'm concerned, from what I understand, this game was created by a man who wanted to create a fun game for his girlfriend.
That's so awesome. I'm gonna download the. There's an app, I assume.
No.
You just have to look it up?
Yep. You have to go to the website.
He needs to create an app.
Yeah, he just didn't know how. Like, this is just a passion project that he did for someone he loves.
That's so adorable. I love that.
And it is a fun game. I hadn't played today. See, that's funny. The one day I decided to bring it up to you, I hadn't played today, so I didn't know the word.
Oh, everybody gets the same word?
Yes, everyone gets the same word every day.
That's so cool.
And so what people do is they use their emojis on their phone, a gray box, a yellow box, and a green box, and they show how many guesses it took them, So if they have 4 rows and the last one is all green, you know it only took them 4 tries.
Yeah.
And this is a way to show, hey, here's how I did today without giving away the word.
That's amazing.
It's a very wholesome community so far, and I enjoy
love
it.
that.
And I hope it continues. And yes, I hope an app comes of this.
I think it will.
I'm sure some company's already trying to buy it, and I really hope that
yes.
doesn't happen.
I hope one of two things happens. A, the right company does buy it, and he gets a hell of a bag. I hope he better get a good sized bag. Or B, he learns how to do he learns how to create an app and goes all out with this. I'm hoping it's B. B would be my number one option, but if he can't do all that because it's hard.
Yeah.
I hope he would sell it to the right company, and I hope he gets just a fucking shitload of money.
Well, with this being a passion project and the fact that, he probably doesn't know how to make an app, I did recently see a TikTok of someone trying to see if they could find the day's word in the website's code. So they started inspecting the code of the webpage, and while they couldn't find the word of the day, they did find a server that the site communicates with. They talk to this server. So that has to be the server they're getting the word from.
Yes.
So he was able to get into it, and not only did he find the word of the day, he found 2 lists. One list was every acceptable answer. Every word that can be put in that box.
Wow.
From A to Z, every possible legitimate submission. The second list was, in order, every word that has been played so far, and every word that will be coming out that has been planned. He knows tomorrow's word. He knows next week's word. He said, I'm not going to share it. In the TikTok, he blurred it all out, but he's like, I found this.
Wow.
So yeah, the guy, I don't want to pick on him. I can't code anything like that. So I'm not going to be like, what an amateur move. But I don't think the homie's moving on to app creation until people can't find every answer to his game by just looking for it.
Yeah, I guess, but also you'd need to know how to code. You'd need to know how to... I wouldn't be able to... I don't know how to fucking do any of that shit. Find a code or find a server to then find the code. I don't know how to do any of that. And also, why ruin the game for yourself?
Yeah.
Then you didn't do it on your
own. I agree. Some people don't like it. Some people are like, I'm so annoyed of this trend. I'm so annoyed that people are posting a bunch of squares. And it's like, shut up. Let me enjoy my words.
Yeah, if you don't like it, then don't fucking pay attention to it.
Exactly. It's the most non-invasive trend.
Yes. I understand people airing out their grievances of things that are in the popular. Things that are going around. And if you're like, oh my word, I'm so annoyed with this. That's fine. You can be like, guys, this is so dumb. I'm not with this. But if you just are continuously fuck this, fuck this, fuck this game, fuck this, I hate this game, this is awful. Calm down. Just ignore it.
Yeah,
people don't know how to ignore shit anymore.
If you ask me my opinion on something and I don't like the thing, I'll be real with you and I'll be like, hey, I don't really like that thing.
Yeah.
But I've never understood just yelling your grievances into the void, going online and being like, I don't like this. It's like, okay.
No one asked.
I'm sorry. This is different from people that critique things.
Yes.
Not even professional critics. I mean someone who forms a well-written critique of a thing.
A valid thing, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, hey, I played this video game that a lot of people enjoy. I thought I'd give it a shot. I did not enjoy it, and here is my little video essay. Here's a 30-minute video on me breaking down why I didn't like it. I respect that. But if you're like, I don't have the vocabulary to enjoy this game, then it's all you're doing is shouting that you just don't have a big vocabulary. You're a little dumb, and that's okay. We're all a little dumb. That's why we're playing the game, is to increase our vocabulary. And have fun time. Have fun time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I should have chosen a 5-letter word for our little intro instead of linguistic. That'd have been cute.
I thought you were going to say, because of our...
What if I used perky? Perky would have been the best word.
That actually would have been a great word.
Can we start the episode over?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you could literally do the soundbite now. Seth can put it It'll be a hell of a workload for Seth, but we don't mind doing that, right?
It'd be a hell of a spoiler for the entire first little thing we did.
But they wouldn't know that. They wouldn't know.
Oh, the slow reveal of like.
We could make up
a P,
random.
There's a Y.
We could make up a random reason as to why we chose Perky. And they won't, like, know until... Also, the word is, like, the day is over.
Oh, facts.
By the time they listen.
Hey, the opportunity's passed, and I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Today's a linguistic episode.
Hell yeah,
it is. And speaking of coding, I'll say this a little bit, just a little sneak peek, and I won't dwindle on this. But, dwindle's a lovely
Dwindle's
word.
Dwindle's a great word. I was just about to say that, yeah.
What
a word day today.
I might not know much about coding, but I have made a number of websites. I've probably made about like 5 or 6 in my day.
Hell yeah.
If you go to the episode description and click the one for our production company, not our production company, our producers production company, Salty Sloth Productions. If you go there, I didn't build that site from scratch, but I did take one that looked a lot like what you see live right now, and I kind of restructured it and cleaned a lot of things up. So I kind of manage what that site looks like. And I know I need to go on because right now there's a formatting error that I need to fix in the menu, which is fine. It still operates, but it looks a little askew, more askew than I want to look. But I say all of this to say, I'm going to make another one, not a website, but a web page. And it's going to be ours. ABP is about to have its own official web page. And you'll be able to go to, and we'll link it in the episode description. Not yet, because I haven't done it. But it'll be essentially saltyslothproductions.com/ABP. And you'll be able to get all of what's going on with us. You'll be able to find links to all of our stuff so you can have one hub and quickly be like, follow on Spotify, rate on Spotify, follow on YouTube, subscribe, do whatever, rate on Apple Podcast. Our Audible link will be there because we're sponsored by Audible, and this link will be there. Everything will be there. It's our one central hub of... It's a website. What do you think it's going to be? Damn.
Yeah.
Quit asking questions.
Yeah, stop. It's annoying. Shut the fuck up.
But I do like your hair, I swear. Did you do anything with it? It looks lovely.
It looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful. New shampoo? Anyway.
You look very perky today.
Oh my god. But there's our opener, and I like that. Like, talking about Wordle.
I love it. I'm literally gonna play every day. That's so fun.
It's really so fun. Good.
I don't know if I'll join the community, but I'll at least play.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, we were going to head over to Reddit now, weren't we?
We are gonna head over to Reddit, yes.
Because today, hello everyone, what we are actually talking about is... Now here's what I came to, and I'll tell you why I brought this up as the idea for today. Is because I live in the city. I live as downtown as you can possibly live. And as such, I don't have a garage. I don't have a carport. I park in a public parking lot. All the time. And so... You never know what to expect with a public parking lot in a downtown city, especially in a city where, like, at night, you don't really want to be outside. So here's the thing I do, and tell me if you've ever done this. You ever gotten in your car? This is how I get in my car when I go to work, because I go to work at like 10 at night. I get to my car, I unlock my door, I get into my car, I shut my door, I turn on my car, I fasten my seatbelt, I check my headlights are on. I look in the back and check for murderers. No murderers? I leave. Now it is safe to drive.
Here's my thing.
I check my back seat for people.
Right. But you're doing it very wrong.
Should that be the first thing I do before I commit to the seatbelt?
I was about to say, you're strapping yourself in to your murder destination before you even know you're going to get murdered. You're committing to the murder by seatbelting yourself in and then being like, all right, is tonight the night?
Dog, I just thought of a horror story. Can you fucking imagine you get in your car, you turn it on, and your seatbelt light starts blinking and it starts dinging, and then you click your seatbelt and it doesn't stop? That's the scariest thing I've ever heard of.
That is horrific.
That's a one what are those 2-sentence horror stories?
Yeah.
We'll talk about those another day because those are also really good.
We should.
Have you seen those?
I have not.
2-sentence horror stories. They're really good.
You should send me some.
I will.
Also, we should record a sketch based on that when I come visit. That would be
absolutely fun. Oh yeah, oh man. I need y'all to know that we are talking about literally 10 different projects regarding ABP.
I'm so excited.
Just expanding website, sponsorships, guests, different avenues for creation. We're talking about more vlogs, more sketch comedy, more sketch other things, just using our creative forces for whatever the hell we please.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. But yeah, that'd be a fun one.
So yes, I checked my back seat for people. Yeah. And I was like, other people have to do this. Like, I can't be alone in this. And I akined it to, some people also check behind their shower curtain before they use the restroom. If they don't already have it drawn, if they just have it shut, they'll like peek behind there and be like, have you ever seen that Vine? And it's like, he's going to sleep and he like opens the stairwell to the basement and he goes, any stabbers down there? And then a guy in a ski mask just pops out and he goes, no, it's okay. And he goes, okay.
I actually haven't seen that. I feel like I
it's so good
at some point.
It's one of the classics.
Funny. That's funny.
But Seth, play it.
Just gonna check and see if the house is safe before I go to bed. Hey, are there any stabbers down there?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good.
I've never checked my... so I've never checked my vehicle for stabbers.
Okay.
I just always assume. Maybe that's a mistake, but I just always assume, like, I'm fine.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, I always assume that there is, so I, like, get in the car ready for it. Like, I accept my fate before I get in the car, so I don't need to check because I don't mind.
Do you ever get like, you're put in an emergency situation and you're not prepared for it, and so you just... noises?
I
really?
respond very well under pressure.
Oh, fuck off. No. Something happens, like, someone will be, like, about to get hurt or something, and I just go, oh, yeah! That's all I can get out.
I cannot wait to do an escape room with you. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be over at the safe, like, what the fuck do the numbers mean? And you're just gonna be like screaming at the walls.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Just banging on the door.
I will be a hindrance more than I'll be a help. I will be a nuisance. They should hire me for escape room. Yeah, they should hire me for escape rooms to prevent people from escaping. Not being hands-on, but just being like, just preventing communication of any kind.
A living, breathing speech jammer.
Yeah. And like they'll have their backs turned. Mm-hmm. And like I just kind of go up to one and be like, hey, I got it figured out. You need to blah, 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 blah. And just tell them the wrong shit as if I'm their partner. I think I'd be good at it. I think I'd be good at fucking up people in an escape room.
So, today, we are speaking about these shared experiences, and we are on the Reddit r/DAE. Does anybody else?
Yeah.
So, do you want to start out with the one that you found?
Yeah, it's up towards the top today.
It was posted like just an hour ago.
Yeah. So, after we do this, it's on the hot list, but after that, I'm going to click top to see what the best ones are.
Oh, facts. That's facts.
But we got, does anybody else randomly find strands of your girlfriend or wife's hair in your own butt crack? Like, where does it come from and how does it get there? Jim?
Now, we talked about this one before we started, and it's the only one we've looked at so far, so I'm excited to see what else is there. But you said you were like, oh, you're not gonna, this one doesn't really pertain to you, and that is because my wife has incredibly short hair. Yeah. Hey, we're both growing it out. We're doing good. We're growing it out, but no. The fact is, she cosplays, and I have found wig hairs. It's very funny because like we'll just be showering and I'll find like a long red hair, and she'll just be like, "Who is she?" Like, she'll know, but like
now
she'll just fuck with me about it.
Does the wig hair? It's real hair, no? Or is this artificial hair?
I don't think it's like real, but it's a lot better than, like, I think if you just found one, it would take a little bit of looking at it and messing with it to realize it wasn't actual hair. Like, it's not like cheap Halloween $2 wig hair.
Right.
It's like $80 wig hair.
Gotcha. That's nice.
Yeah.
So, does it... like, what does it feel like?
Like a hair.
Okay, so it's not like...
Yeah.
It's not like hay.
No.
Okay.
It feels like
It's
hair.
like spaghetti.
The only difference is it's a little stronger, I think.
Gotcha.
Want to see a wig when he comes and sees us next?
Yeah, when you come see us next,
Yeah, I should.
We'll bring a wig.
Yeah, and I'll... Never mind. I'll just give it a little test run. So whenever that happens to me, it is not comfortable.
Yeah.
It's very, very uncomfortable because that feeling is not common amongst nature. Pulling a long strand of hair out of your ass crack.
Yeah.
And it's a feeling like no other because you're not you're not pulling it outside of your butthole. That would be way worse. That would be way worse. And you'd also be way more confused as to how it got up in there.
Yeah.
But the feeling of just, not to get too graphic, but the feeling of it just like weaving its way through your ass crack is so
Why
uncomfortable.
are you going up? Up, you're going to have the most distance traveled.
You want me to pull down?
Away! Pull away! And you will have the least amount of distance. You said you want me to pull down.
Well, if I pull it away, that means I have to take off all my clothes. I can't
I
pull
assumed
away.
you found these in the shower.
No, it's always like later on.
You're just out.
Yeah, it's later on in
You're
the
just
day.
out.
And I haven't noticed it until, something brushes the wrong way. It's like, that happened earlier somehow. And I got to just kind of indiscreetly pull a long hair out of my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I bet.
But yeah, so yes, to answer the question, yes, I have.
This is likely to be something I experience in the future, but not for a little while.
Not for a while, yeah.
Well, this one, I'm looking at top posts of the month. I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Or do you want to do all time?
I'm on all time, but we could do month.
Let me look at month and you look at all time, and that way we're not looking at the same list.
Perfect.
This one I feel like is pretty popular. Does anybody else have a I didn't wear this long enough to be dirty clothes pile? Yes.
I didn't. Wait. I didn't wear this long. Oh, absolute. Hello. This guy right now. And these pants, right? These sweats, right? I mean, sweats don't count because sweats are just sweats, man.
Pants hardly count. Unless you have
count.
like maybe a job in food service where you're constantly getting food on there. Like, if you're just wearing stuff out, then it's fine.
Yeah, which is weird because, like, definitely the lower body is a much dirtier place than the upper body.
I don't know. The mouth is a terrifying place.
That's fair. There is also a protective layer
Yeah.
that is protecting your pants from the dirtiest parts of your lower body. So that helps. That helps.
Yeah, undies don't count. Pants
No.
count. Undies don't.
Yes, undies. Let's just change those every day. Let's just change those. Every day.
How about we agree to change those daily? And when we have a sponsorship from MeUndies, we'll talk more about that. No, I had to move the pile because I'm sitting on the chair. The chair.
The laundry chair.
Jason Rollman liked your reel on Instagram.
Hey, thanks, Jason Rollman.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Here's my shirt. Got a bathroom towel that made its way to the pile.
Happens.
I got sweatpants. I've got my jacket. A nice little shawl.
These are all acceptable things to like wear more than once.
Yes, and some things you can get like an extra day out of it. Some things you can get an extra week out of it. I wouldn't recommend ever getting if you wear it. It depends how often you wear it. If
And
it
where
makes
you
its
wear
way
it.
to the pile and then you wear it 3 days later, but only for like a day, you can maybe get one more day out of it.
Yeah, you're fine.
But maybe just revisit the pile every time you do laundry, which
Yeah, just
maybe
do-
once a week, maybe twice a week.
Just do a
Or-
little wellness check.
Do a little wellness check. Do a little sniff
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, the sniff check is real.
Yeah.
Nice shawl.
Thank you, man. I love that. Dude, I wear Mimi's clothes all the time. Like, she just has such cozy clothes.
I wish I wear Leah's sweats and jam jams a lot because
Yeah.
I'll go over sometimes and I'm like, hey, I don't want to sleep in jeans or lounge around
Why?
the house in jeans.
Why lady wear oversized shirt if I'm not allowed to wear the shirt? That's why
Facts.
girls do it, is so that we can share, which is very kind.
That's what I do because you own like 4 shirts.
I do only own like 4 shirts.
Hardly share. Leah still has a shirt of mine that I gave to her or that she was like borrowed every once in a while in high school, and I have still yet to wear that shirt since high school, and it was one of my favorite
wow.
shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
but she doesn't let me wear it. She doesn't let me wear my shirt because it's her favorite shirt. I loved that shirt. It's a Superman shirt. and
Do you
it's
remember
huge.
that robe I got for Christmas?
I do.
I think I had that robe for 3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it happens.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I
it is
got
what
this
it is.
shawl.
You know what? It's it's a good exchange. They get to wear our clothes, and we get to wear their hair in our butt cracks.
Excellent. Excellent. You have one?
Moving on. Yeah.
Moving on.
We've talked about this actually. Does anybody else occasionally get a momentary whiff of a scent that you can identify, but it reminds you of your child?
Nostalgia.
Sorry, can't identify. Yes, nostalgia.
This is what we discussed.
Yeah, we talked about nostalgia.
Mine is air directly out of an air conditioner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have one because for the first 14 years of my life, I couldn't smell.
Yes. Oh, we talked about nostalgia. Was this? No. This wasn't the gasoline episode, was it? This was
No.
a different one.
Wait,
But the
nostalgia-
gasoline would be a nostalgia.
It sure would. That would be nostalgia. Your earliest
For-
nostalgia.
For those of you that follow us on TikTok, go check the one titled I'm gonna see what it's titled. For those of you that don't follow us on
Gasoline?
TikTok, while I find it, I'm gonna plug us. If you don't follow us on TikTok, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, follow us on
It's
TikTok.
at anything but politics. The one that I'm talking about is literally titled Gasoline.
Yeah.
It just says gasoline, and that is
Yeah.
Christian's mother's nostalgia.
That's her nostalgia.
Shout
But yeah.
out Susie.
Shout out Susie. Shout out Mom. Sorry.
Yeah, you
No,
can't call her that.
I cannot call her that for sure. But yeah, no nostalgia for me, unfortunately. You got one?
Yes. Does anyone else do this? If I have an appointment at 2 in the afternoon, then I will use it as an excuse not to do anything in any of the time before it.
Abso-fucking-fruitly. Yes.
Hey, I have a appointment at 2 in the afternoon. It's 9 a.m. Could I go shopping for an hour? No. Grocery shopping? Out the door. No. Can't do it. I have an appointment at 2. What if I just don't make it?
Yeah, what if I'm late?
To be fair, worse has happened. Like, you're going to the grocery store and then, boom, your tire pops and you legitimately miss your appointment.
That's
But, no, 9 times out of 10, I think oftentimes it's. I liked this person's response to it, which is that it is heavily an ADHD thing. Now, tons of people do this without it being that, but for me,
Right.
I agree. It's a common ADHD trait that if I have a thing in the afternoon, then the entire day is about the thing and I can't do anything else. My days have to have genres. Like today, it's a self-care day. Today, it's a clean the house day.
Yeah.
I can't go grocery shopping on a clean the house day.
Interesting.
I can't do X or do Y on a clean the house. I can't clean the house and then that night go hang out with friends. Because my brain's going to be in this weird place and I'm just going to be
Interesting.
disconnected.
See, I'm the opposite. Probably because I don't have ADHD, but I'm the opposite in that if I have an appointment at 2, I go, oh, great. I can be productive that day. Because I I'm forced to do something. I might as well do other things too. But if I have nothing on that day, I'm like, cool, I'm going to do nothing on that day. And that'll be my nothing day. But like, I get way more shit done on the days that I work than the days that I don't. Even though on the days that I work, that's 10 hours of my day completely cut out because I have to work.
Mm-hmm.
But I get more done before and after work than I do on my days off. It's a problem. I don't know why I'm that way. I'm going to try to buck that trend. But yeah, so I'm the exact opposite. Like, I have days where I either do everything or I do nothing. That's basically it.
All right. So what was this game you had?
Well, first, I do have one headline.
Oh, yeah. Give me the headline.
From the week. Yeah. It's my favorite thing.
Army of monkeys escaped yet again, causing havoc.
I did go on the website that had that one, and I found the monkey one, and I thought it happened again, but no, it just was. I had just gone too far back in the.
We got all of them back, but they escaped capture
again. Yeah, they're really good at this.
They're working together and ape together strong.
So this week, your non-political news: mannequin mistaken for a body rolled up in a car. A Prince Charming mannequin was mistaken for a body rolled up in carpet being transported the following written content. I don't know why I said that last part, but...
Interesting.
Yeah,
who reported it? Do you think it's someone who... How much like a body did it have to look like for someone to, like, be driving by them and be like, oh, I have to call the authorities immediately?
That's for sure a body. My thing also is like, hey, why did we have to wrap it up in a carpet before we left?
Is it bad that I would not do that? Like, my brain would go, is that it's probably a mannequin, and I wouldn't call anybody. Is that bad?
Does anybody
Or is
else,
that normal?
when they see a mannequin...
Does anybody
think
else just assume that it's fine? Because I feel like that's dangerous. I don't want the police to constantly have a barrage of like, I think there's an intruder in my house. I heard a noise from my kitchen.
Right.
And it's like, is anyone else at your house with you? Yeah, my husband, he's cooking. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
The risk of me being wrong far outweighs...
I don't want to look dumb in front of the police.
Please.
I don't want to look dumb in front of them.
You also just don't want to fucking bother them.
Exactly. You don't want them to be swamped with calls.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it worth this being a false report? I think it depends on the crime. I get it that they're like, oh, that looks like a body.
Yeah.
So I get why they felt the urgency, like, maybe this is worth the call.
But also, like, tag the license plate and then look up, are there any bodies missing in my area? Like, you know, like, I feel like the initial shouldn't be like, gotta call the police now. That's for sure a body. There's no other explanation.
Did you say the mannequin was Prince Charming?
That's a gorgeous body right there.
God, he's dead, but he looks so good.
He looks so good.
I pray it's an open casket funeral.
Do you think they're going to keep
because
the
he just
crown?
looks dapper.
Dapper. That's a dapper dead body right there.
It's a linguistic episode.
Sure is. Yeah, a lot of good words today. A lot of good wordles.
A lot of good wordles.
A lot of good wordles. But yeah, I feel like why did they wrap it up in a carpet?
Maybe so that as they were driving, if they shifted it all and the mannequin like bumped around back there, it wouldn't break
buckle it
anything.
in. Just buckle it in. Like a human being.
Oh my gosh. You get in your car and you buckle, but the alert doesn't go off. You look behind you, it's Prince Charming. He's in the back seat.
Prince Charming.
Buckle
He's
him
not
up.
a murderer.
Click it or ticket.
But yeah,
It's
so
lovely.
that was really the only thing that happened this week. It's an extremely
The
political
only
week.
non-political... Let's tag that as the only non-political thing that happened this whole week.
The whole week. It really... Well, also, we're recording a little bit... It's early. We haven't had a full week
True.
since last recording.
Here's my deal, is I'm loving this segment. I want this to become a regular segment. Your non-political news.
Yeah, non-political news. I think it's good for the brand.
I think it's great for the brand and great for the show. I think it's just interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like there's some funny shit that happens in the country.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, Yep. So there you go. There's your non-political news for the week. And I do have a game that I found.
Tell me all about it.
You have definitely heard of it. It's a very
Okay.
popular game, but we just have never
Okay.
played it.
Strip
It is, of
poker?
course,
I have cards.
long distance Discord strip poker. I love it.
We've all
It'd be
been
so
there.
easy. You've all
Have we
been
not
down
all been
bad.
there? We've all been there.
Does
right?
anybody else play?
Does anybody else play long distance Discord strip poker?
You're good. We're gonna be playing the game. Will you press the button?
Yes.
You ever heard of this game? Yeah, it's
Yes.
a great game.
I will.
So we don't both need to, because one, you have to create an account, which is insane. But I'll just read them out and then we'll argue.
Yes.
I don't like this first one.
I will push the button.
I
just
think anybody
really
would
like
on
pushing
this.
buttons.
Ads, man. Okay. Ooh, okay. Who wouldn't press the button? You earn millions as a writer,
Bah.
but only as a ghostwriter for someone else under whose name your work is published.
Bah. Button.
You pressing the button?
I'm pressing the button.
Why?
I don't know. I don't need to be a super famous author.
Just need to
I
have
don't
$1 million.
need that. As much as you and I are both trying to make this our career
Yeah.
and both do this for a literal living, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like, I can just live happily with money on a little bit of land with
With
Mimi
a-
and we'll just chill.
Facts, yeah. Also, you can take that money and put it towards a passion project with your face on it if you want.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah.
to be popular, don't become a podcaster.
Yeah, I don't know who wouldn't press that button. So
Yeah,
I'm pressing
facts.
the button. Yeah, it's like...
Give me a hard
it's
one.
72%. Well, the thing is, like, you have to filter through and there's ads and shit.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. This is the shit right here. This is what I'm here for. Earn $1,000 a week for life, tax-free. But you have to attend every Nickelback show whenever they are on tour.
Done.
Wow, really?
Done.
Do you like
People
Nickelback?
shit on Nickelback so hard.
As they should.
No.
Yes.
They're not as bad as people put off. Like, oh,
They're
no, my ears are bleeding. It's Nickelback. Come
They're
on.
pretty bad. They're pretty bad, dude.
No, I'm gonna stand by it. Nickelback is good. I'm not gonna say they're great. I'm not gonna say they're one of my top 100 favorite bands. I'm not gonna put them in my top 100. But I'm not gonna skip a song.
And just like that, we have lost my father's viewership. He's done.
Really?
Dude hates Nickelback.
Listen. Does he not like country or does he not like rock?
He loves rock. Doesn't
Country?
like country. Doesn't like country.
Nickelback has a very twangy lyricism. It does. It has a very country root to
Yeah,
it. Does it
it
not?
does. It does.
We all just wanna be big rock star living hilltop bums.
Stop.
It's
stop,
very
man.
country sounding.
It is, but it's painful for my
It's very
ears.
good.
I hate it. Why? Why do you? No. Can we be friends?
Listen, I used to not like Nickelback because no one else liked Nickelback, and then I listened to more Nickelback, and I was like, you know what? It's not great, but it's not inherently bad.
It's a
They
hard
have
one
bad
to admit.
shit. Everyone has bad shit.
Facts. Yeah. Everyone has
Yeah.
their beats.
But also, a grand a week? Are you kidding?
It is true.
They
I would
don't
probably.
tour that often.
I would probably.
It's 2022. Where are the Nickelback tours? When we
I
were
would probably
young,
take
and
it.
it's all Nickelback. It's 62 Nickelbacks on 3 different stages in Vegas. It'll be great.
So yeah, I think the two hardest bands to admit that you love are Nickelback
I agree.
and AJR.
Yes.
I get a lot of flack for.
Oh
for
yeah,
liking them.
I think
Yeah,
people
it's
get
tough.
a lot of flack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Even
It
someone
is
like you probably get away with more. Like, yo, my homie, I love Justin Bieber. I think he's so talented, and I think he has some great
I agree.
music.
I agree.
even he is easier to admit that I like as an artist than AJR is.
Facts.
Like if I'm playing, have you ever seen that game where it's like go to your liked songs and click shuffle, and the first one that comes up that you're embarrassed, you have to, whatever. Like
I saw that trend literally for the first time today.
Stop.
And they got
really?
like 3 in. They got like 3 songs in. It was like a really good song, and then it was literally Mother Mother by Hayloft. And then the third one was oh my god. It was from like some Disney Channel movie, like surf, like the surfing Teen Beach movie.
Teen Beach
or something
movie,
like
yeah.
that.
That's tough.
It wasn't, but it was something like that. They got to the third song in and were like, oh,
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If an AJR song were to come up, I'd be like, listen, I have an attachment to them.
Jimmy's Jams has like 15 to 20 AJR songs on it.
It sure does. As it should. It's good music, man.
They slap.
They smack. So, yeah, I'm probably pressing the button because $1,000 a week for life tax-free is kind of fucking insane.
And Nickelback doesn't tour that often.
Yeah, but you have to go to every show.
Yeah.
That means you have to spend your money. I actually don't think you'd end up having a... You know what? I'm not pressing the button because I don't think you'd have enough... I don't think you'd have a whole lot of money left over after seeing every single Nickelback show, having to travel, having to purchase the tickets. Now, you could buy...
So you're making $52,000 a year, and you just have to go to every show on one tour.
Every time
you don't
they
have
tour.
to get front row
Every time
tickets.
they tour.
General
Every time.
admission, $50.
Yeah, but from then on, the second you accept that $1,000, forever, in perpetuity, you have to go to every single Nickelback show that ever exists.
I'm telling you, Christian, that's not a lot. Is Nickelback touring right now? Is Nickelback on tour?
You're going to look so silly.
I'm so mad that this is how we're going to have to end the show. I'm so mad that we're ending on, hey, is Nickelback touring? When's their next tour? When can I see Nickelback next?
So they were about to tour, and they had to cancel because of Corona, but they are touring in 2022.
Do you know how many shows are in it?
Oh, wait, no. There are no dates set for 2022, but I think it's because of COVID. I don't think it's because they're not touring anymore.
Yeah. See, during COVID, you could just get 1,000 a week. And you don't have to go to any shows.
They also, at some point, they're going to retire, and then you don't have to go to any more Nickelback shows. So you only are in jail for like maybe 10 to 15 years.
Could you okay. Okay, yeah, but when they pass, does it become you get 1,000? Okay. I'm gonna throw this at you and then we'll end on this.
Okay.
Do you push the button? You get 1,000 every week, tax-free, but you have to attend every Nickelback concert in perpetuity. That's how the question exists. Let's add this. Also, in conjunction, your next situation, your next scenario is you get 2,500 a week in perpetuity forever after Nickelback stops touring. But you do have to attend every tribute band of Nickelback concert forever.
I'm not getting discount
because the
Nickelback.
only thing worse than Nickelback is a Nickelback tribute band.
Although, how many are there?
Nickelback tribute bands?
Yeah. Are
Probably
they that
too
iconic?
many. Probably
Really?
too many. If I liked Nickelback, I'll say it with pride. I'll say it full chest. I like them. As soon as you get to tribute band, you've gone too far.
Yeah, they do have
So if the answer is 1 or above, we've gone too far. I'd still hit that button though. Just because imagine being the guy that goes to every Nickelback concert. They pull you on stage.
Yeah, but they ask why. You have to answer.
I pushed a button and pretty much sold my soul.
But if people
I hate
found out,
to say it, but I pushed a button on my podcast a couple years ago.
if people found out that you committed to the tribute band part, you know every single person and their mother is going to be like, I'm going to start a Nickelback tribute band. I've got a guaranteed audience member.
A guaranteed audience member. And I know he has the money for it. And on that, everybody,
Oh man.
it is 4:30, so it is time for Christian to go.
Yeah, it sure is.
But so I will say,
I'm
hey,
gonna go get dressed.
you go get dressed. I'll do the outro. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone for watching, and an extra special thank you to Miller, Kansas, Jamie, and Aurora, for people who have decided to support the show and keep it as beautiful as it possibly can be, both auditorily and visually. And if you're able to and would like to do the same, you can go to anchor.fm, that is anchor.fm/anythingbut, and that'll bring you to our homepage where you can find the support button and start donating monthly in tiers of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. And is he stripping in front of the camera? Is this in front of he's putting on pants and the pants are dropping? I know that Seth isn't showing any of this, but I will kind of narrate. Christian's in his boxers, guys. If a monthly subscription isn't quite your thing, PayPal will be back. I recently, I like to click our links every couple weeks just to make sure everything is still live. And the service that we were using through PayPal to receive one-time donations has been suspended. They have stopped using that service. So I need to create a different PayPal section. So that is not going to be in the episode description because that service is temporarily down. But as soon as I make a new PayPal link, I will put it down there and then y'all can support the show that way. But yeah, we do that. Other than that, I'd like to thank our producers. That'll be Salty Sloth Production Company for being so lovely. Love you guys. Oh, he is now also shirtless and has a cowboy hat on. But I think he has pants on now. So that's cool, I think. It's kind of being obscured by his pop filter. Oh, he has his hand on his hip and the other in the air in a circle as if to lasso. I'm aroused. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm aroused. Anywho,
What's up?
hey, what's up, man? I think I've said my piece, and I think we're good if you want to say bye to them.
Oh yeah, bye everybody.
Bye, guys. We love each and every one of you, and we will see you next week.
See ya. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. I'm ready for work. Yeah, I got a new job.
Stellar.
Yeah. Can you guess what it is?
What is it? Look at that fat hog. That is massive. That is nuts. Mimi, don't look. That's wild. Whoa.
I got a job at the bank.